Right, yeah, hey y'all there, Morgie, and yeah, we're back again with another episode of Rush Recklessly. So, what are we playing today? Well, I'm not gonna lie, Master was great and all, but I feel like playing something else. Probably just like a single player game, an RPG maybe, you know, something where I can go on an adventure. And that's what we're playing today. This is Runick Adventure. So how's it play? Well, basically you're taking everything from a Runick deck, and then you're just adding an adventure engine in there. Got our standard adventure engine stuff. We got 3 water enchantress, which can search out the Rite of Arrowing Sea, which summons out an adventure token, but also places Faithful Adventure on the field, which then equips Draco back onto the adventure token, which is once per turn you can just bounce back a card from your opponent controls. And you can also use the Faithful Adventure to search out the Wandering Griffin Rider, which can be special summoned if you control an adventure token, and provides a negation to an activated card or effect. Also, playing 2 Illegal Knight, you know, just for the flavour. And now with Runick stuff. So, as you can see, Runick stuff has a lot of limited cards in there, and we're basically playing the maximum amount of copies of cards we can. So what do these guys do? Tip here searches for a Runick card, then banishes 1 card from the opponent's deck. Flashing Fire destroys a special summoned monster, then banishes the top 2 cards from your opponent's deck. Destruction's a MST, banish 4. Freezing Curses is a negate, banish 3. Runick Slumber is a destruction preventer, then banish the top 3 from your opponent's deck. Smiting Storm banishes cards from the top of the opponent's deck up to the number of cards they currently control. Golden Droplet draws your opponent a card, but they then banish the top 4 cards of the deck, comboing with Dispelling, which, when your opponent adds a card from the deck to their hand except during the draw phase, they then discard 1 card from their hand randomly, and also the top 2 cards from the deck. This is also kind of like our Ash Blossom, you know, it just kind of prevents them from drawing too much. If we hit the card that they search, fantastic. If we hit something that they'll rather have in the graveyard, or something that they don't really need, less good. Now, all of these quick play spells can be activated from a hand during our opponent's turn if we have Runick Fountain on the field. Can be searched out with Yugioh. We can summon out all our fusions using any one of our Runick spells, because they can also just special summon a Rune Monster from the extra deck. Pretty much it. We are playing a little bit of, like, you know, extra stuff here. As you can see, you got the Super Poly. Great removal card. So we're playing all our Super Poly targets. Also discards a card from our hand. A Runick card, most likely. This is great as Fountain does have an effect where, like, if a Runick card is activated, you can target 3 Runick quick play spells in your graveyard and then put them on the deck, then draw the same amount of cards. So we could be drawing 3 cards every single turn, 4 if you include the draw phase. Some other little extra bits of flavour here. Got Clockwork Knight, just increases our attack and defense by 500 while reducing the opponent's by 500. Means we can leave cards like Mutant on the field. Is a 2k defender, which means I'll need to summon out something with at least over 3000 original attack to get over it. And we're also playing Quiet Life. This basically locks either player into either normal summons or special summons. If a player commits to a normal summon, they can't special summon that turn, and if they commit to a special summon first, they can't normal summon that turn. We barely have any normal summonable monsters in this deck. I think it's really just Water Enchantress. Honestly, pretty okay card here, but as a Mimigal player, I do understand how powerful and weak normal summon restrictions are on different opponents' decks. Sometimes it does absolutely nothing, like in the case with D Bellstar, and sometimes it does everything, like if you're playing up against Flandreese. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Let's just get into a game. Here's kind of weird, but I reckon we can kind of do something here. So we'll first up, we'll activate Smiting Storm. We'll try and summon out Yugioh. This allows us to search out the Runick Fountain, but we will have to discard a card. So I think we'll discard Multi-Universe here. That way, if the opponent does actually destroy Runick Fountain, we can... Well, if they try, we got some things. They don't know that we got nothing else here, so they just wasted a draw. That's perfectly fine with me. Okay, we're playing up against Yummy. Now, I haven't versed up against a Yummy deck before. That's okay, I don't know how many Snatchy they have. I'll let them summon out this card, and then I'll just go into Super Poly. I think after discard the Feather Duster. Because I want the flashing fire. That way I can draw 2 cards at least when I activate it with Fountain on the field. Well, that was the wrong choice, wasn't it? Okay, okay, now we can still do things, probably. I just remembered the thing about Runick. I can't enter my battle phase this turn because I activated a Runick spell on the first turn. I'm gonna have to skip my next battle phase, which is this. Okay. Well, first up, we'll activate Golden Droplet. I know giving the opponent a draw is bad, but I also want to draw. That's a bad card. Right, I can't do anything with this. Yeah, I need it to be equipped with a non-effect monster. That's what I was talking about. I can equip it onto any monster, but if it's equipped with a non-effect monster, I can target one card the opponent controls and return it to hand. I think the best thing to do is we just try and keep the opponent off doing things and try and just mill out all their cards. Right now they got 1 cookie engraved and 1 cookie banished. And yeah, that's really... We can just destroy this frame 1 because they can't synchro summon. Gotta be careful of the Imperm Zone. It's Mitsurugi, yummy. Alright, this is a Mitsurugi card. Okay, I'll activate Tip now, just get to search, because I know they don't have the Ash Blossom. I'll get Destruction so I can just destroy one of their cards. Not yet. I don't know about their back row. I think I destroy this, that way Clockwork Knight. I got a Marshmallow, that's good. That way Clockwork Knight works properly. Because if their monsters gain 500, then there's no point lowering 500, it'll just be the exact same amount of attack points. I don't think I activate that yet. I will activate Clockwork Knight. And go battle phase to turn and skip. Yeah, I need to remember to do that here. In the TCG, right, you can just say, like, I think it's just implicit. Like, you know, you activate a Runick card and it's like in your main one and it's just like, yeah, I go to the end phase. It's kind of implicit if you're at locals that like, yeah, I went battle phase then end phase. But you really have to be on it here in Master Duel. Okay, what just happened there? I just blanked out for a second. Oh, okay, so they can just recycle things with Minion. That was the worst card to actually destroy then. I should have just blind hit something. We're kind of in a really bad position here. Golden Droplet with nothing in the graveyard is pretty bad. I'm going to have to activate in the end phase just so I've got 1 card in the graveyard. Like if I activate Golden Droplet, I'd take out a 5th of their deck right now. Not a quarter because I give them a draw. I just said that all about activating Golden Droplet and then I just didn't. So what do I do here? Second Clockwork Knight, just start going for damage. Oh, okay, I didn't realize I had a battle phase, but now I do. Oh damn, okay, yeah, that's definitely a card. Okay, so they didn't choose to activate XP Little Knight's effect. So we can actually... If we don't do anything, I don't think they can do anything. Fingers crossed. Though I am a little annoyed the fact that we drew both of our Adventure Garnets. Before we hit like literally anything else in the Adventure engine is a bit weird, but you know. I think I just have to attack over the adventure token, I mean the SP right here. I think I want to start drawing cards again. We'll go Golden Droplet, give them the draw, and then we'll Dispelling and discard something from their hand. We didn't really hit anything good there. Hopefully we can hit something good here. Like, I want to hit engine pieces, but I'm just getting their hand traps, which not exactly the best thing. We won't worry about this right now. We'll wait till next turn. So we're gonna have to remember that we have to hit battle phase. We have to put Yugioh in defense, hit battle phase. That's perfectly fine. Zombie Vampire might, like, it might seem like it helps me out, but honestly I'd rather it not activate, because they've got exactly 8 cards and we can do 5 and 3 here. So we'll negate that. And then hopefully that forces them to go to the end phase. Okay. Then we activate this one. And then we just pass. And then we... Oh, they had the Ash Blossom. That's perfectly okay. We get to draw again. All good. Didn't get any runic stuff. I meant to hit battle. Oh, I meant to hit battle. I was looking at it as well. I'm looking at the battle phase and I just clicked end phase. That's... Yeah, nah. Oh, okay, well they can just take themselves out. That's all good. Yeah, I'm not gonna stop them. Jeez, that's where all the yummy cards went. 3 cups of yummy on the bottom. Oh wait, no, they recycled a few of them. That makes sense. What they hit here? Quiet Life, Raigeki. They still have the Link 1 because they recycled it back. And we can't really negate it, can we? Because... Oh no, we can. I think they need an effect to like special summon something back. And then there's a separate effect to synchro summon. Quick effect. Yeah, nah, that game was a loss for them pretty early on. Okay, sweet. We're able to showcase some of the adventure stuff. Going second though is a bit rough, especially with Quiet Life in our hand. Ah, look at that. They got the sleeves and I got the field. And it's up against Blue Eyes. Kind of strange seeing a Blue Eyes player, but not like decked out in all the Blue Eyes accessories. How on earth did they manage that though? You can take the first card. First card was a bad pick. Okay. Now I'm gonna have to remember this thing's immune to trap cards. This is right there. Unaffected by trap cards or effects. That one isn't. I should have activated... I think I saved the... Yeah, I think I saved the imperm for the next turn. Well, now I have to because I should have impermed this thing. The question is, how do I beat Blue Eyes with this deck? Yeah, I don't think I can slow the game down enough to deck them out. Though somehow I did that with Mitsurugi Yummy. The fact that they went first means that they already filled out their graveyard. So I can't just banish things. I think I'm just going to have to slowly banish each Blue Eyes monster. Yeah, I think that's going to have to be the play. But the fact they already got like one on the field, that kind of makes things difficult. Because as long as they keep one in rotation, well, now they got one in field, one in graveyard, they can kind of keep summoning back out monsters. Like True Light, which can summon out Blue Eyes from graveyard or from the hand. What the hell? What an odd thing to summon on the first turn. And with 2 Blue Eyes as material, what are they going to target in their graveyard or banishment? Well, I mean, there's a card. I think I quite like first. Maxi makes sense. But so does Super Poly, so... From here we can activate Water Enchantress. Oh, that was bad. I was supposed to leave this open for Imperm. Do I want Griffin Rider right now? I kind of do, actually. I think I'm going to have to get rid of Dispelling. Okay, sure, summon Garura and attack. I should have done that with Griffin Rider. I think I can still attack, right? Yeah, okay. Didn't matter. I'm beginning to see how things play out here. Unfortunately, I've replenished their hand somehow. I know Maxine was activated, but I swear I only special summoned twice. How the hell did they get so many cards? So this time, we're negating this. Unfortunately, it feels wrong now because they got a Blue Eyes on the field. They can just synchro summon into something. Should have done it last time. Okay, wait. They normal summon this card, so they can't special summon this turn. So we're good on that front. Because I don't think they're ready quite life yet. Which means that these 2 cards are just going to end up being bricks in their hand. Okay, that's good. That's good. How are they summoning out Jet? Okay, we're not destroying things. Oh, and they can destroy my things. Okay. They got that trap card, right? Yeah, this thing that can destroy so many things. So hopefully if I read everything right, this won't be destroyed. Still take the damage, but it's better than it being destroyed. I can still bounce something back if they let me get to my main phase. Because they got this trap card. Smiting Storm is odd because I can't do anything with it. I'll send back the trap card. Perfectly okay. Do what you want. I feel like they're going to be destroying everything anyway. Huh, I think that just nullifies the equip spell. Yeah, this is bad. I didn't draw into enough of the runic stuff to like keep me engine going. The adventure stuff's good, but I kinda need the runic stuff to keep my draws going, or else I really lose out on these things. Hold up. Other cards you control can't be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. Ah, damn. Okay, yep. I'll set this. And we'll see how our draws go. I get one draw if this thing gets destroyed. So I won't activate Smiting Storm until after all my monsters are destroyed. Really no point to. We'll take this damage. I'm just realizing how low my life points are right now. So yeah, I've lost this one. But you know, you don't get the special finish. You don't get the animation. I'm spiteful in different ways. Oh damn, okay, I didn't realize I'd survive another turn here. I thought they could attack with Tyrant Dragon. Well, I can't destroy things on the field. I'm one card short for like grabbing Fountain. We're just gonna have to be annoying. And hopefully if we can do that for another 19 turns, we might be able to deck the opponent out. I forgot they had that card. Okay then. Well, I mean, it's fitting I chose this dual field because, yeah, I really am dead right now. Well, we've seen what Runick can do by itself. We've seen what the Adventure engine can do by itself. Let's see what they can do together in this duel. I say, hoping to manifest a decent hand to do that. And I did. Okay then, let's go. Okay, yep, I was just about to explain how having two flashing fires is kind of okay. Because we can just discard one, because we can only activate one per turn. But then they just put up... Are we playing Duel Links? This is just a Duel Links deck, okay. I mean, this is easy enough to get rid of. We can't let them go to battle phase. Because like, if they do, this thing gets a counter. Best to just destroy this card. I was really looking forward to like actually adding a card from deck to hand. This deck doesn't even attack. Hear me out on this one. I'm just gonna gain life points. Those are all good cards. Okay. Like, cards I wanted to be actually thrown into the graveyard. I think we have to take out a mistake. Do this to add a Rite of Aramesia. I mean, as much as I could like to style on the opponent with the Royal, I think we take the one from deck first. Probably should have summoned in defense, actually. Okay, well that was sick. Yeah, I was a bit quiet there because I was just kind of thinking. Like, I haven't played Runick Adventure in a while. Jerusalem? Do I even have a monster? Ah, I do have a dark monster. This thing has to be sent from the field to the graveyard. So if I just do this now, it gets sent to the graveyard, and the effect doesn't... They're playing a 60 card deck. What the hell? And we know the other card in hand is a trap card. Just hard drew the fountain. That's sick. That is so good for us. Like, they don't understand that card's just good for us. Soul Levy's great because I can keep replenishing my graveyard with Runick cards. Honestly, which doesn't even matter because I don't think they're going to be special summoning. So we can negate whatever card they just drew. And even if they set the trap card, we can just bounce it back with Draco back. This is... Okay, yeah, well, we can just bounce it back here. If it's a 2-key defender or a marshmallow, does this thing bounce back face-up cards? Nope. Okay, sick. And was the trap card something that, from the hand to the graveyard to declare an attack? So I am going to have to bounce the face-down trap card. I mean, I should have done it the other way around. Yeah, I should have just bounced this card, and when they activate this card, activate Griffin Rider. That would have been smarter. Oh, Maxi. Okay, never mind. Is this a 50 card deck? That's odd. I mean, like, I think we get the Mugen here. Mugen 1 for cost. Discard the Allure. Fountain 2. That's okay, I was really only after the draws. Do I care? I really don't. I don't care about putting Allure on the field. I'd rather have a 2-key defender on the field. Which, I mean, it's very early Yu-Gi-Oh! To think about, but, you know. The question is, do I want a Destruction? Or do I want another Allure? I do like Allure. But Destruction can basically get rid of a field spell. I don't know what deck they're playing. Like, Allure's a safer bet. It's another Blue Eyes deck. Okay then. I just realized the field they're playing on. To be fair, the burger meat, the burger icon, it threw me off. Gonna have to do this now. True Light's probably the best card we could have hit there. Technically speaking, it does have more stats than my card, so... let's see. What can I get here? I'm pretty sure Frecky? No, Jerry. Okay, yeah, so we... Jerry can hopefully get us the Fountain back. So yeah, we got like 5 different ways to get Fountain, because it is central to our Runick strategy. Yeah, fair enough. I don't think they were doing anything there. Okay, last one. Go ahead and off with the railway first thing. First thing they see is a railway card, they know they're going to be in for it. Or they can just impulse. I don't think I summon out a legal knight. Gonna have to respond to the maxi. I can't believe they didn't give me Royal card. You know how much money I spent on that thing? $0. But still, I can't believe they did that. Like, it's just rude is what I'm trying to say here. Probably should have kept the set card a mystery. And freezing curses first. I guess it didn't matter in the end. We too shall avoid the imperm zone. Do we banish anything good? Just a yellow marten. And a fusion actually. Yeah, no, that's pretty good. Damn, no runic cards. Raigeki might be good for next turn, but I'm not quite sure yet, just because they do have cards that can be unaffected by other cards, or not be destroyed by other cards. They got cards with immunities, is what I'm trying to say here. I remember I versed this deck once at locals, sometime last year, and yeah, honestly, the only reason I think I won was just because I was on Yubel. They just had to attack Yubel monsters. And they all got big attacks, so I won. Yeah, this card. Unaffected by card effects except Lunar Light cards. Can make a second battle phase. Sorry, can make a second attack during each battle phase. Oh, jeez, I just realized. That means that I'm going to be at like 400. Runick quick play, Runick quick play, Runick quick play. Okay, I didn't realize that was a quick effect. That's... Oh, right. Okay, so I didn't really... I thought that this first effect on Fateful Adventure only applied to non-effect monsters. But I'm also just now realizing that it's only via battle destruction. I mean, look, I get it, right? Trying to find a good game that this deck can play against is going to be a little bit tough. Because, you know, at the end of the day, it is Runick Adventure. But, you know, I just reckon we can do it. You fool, I wanted you to do that. Okay, I didn't want you to do that though. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't just activate the... like a runic card after the Mulch Army. Honestly, like, the opponent must be thinking I'm big braining the hell out of them, the fact that I just did that. But no, it's just because I forgot. Yeah, that's really all I can do here. Ah. Raziel is bad for us. They're not searching things right now. That's worse for us. I think I'm dispelling the duo drive. They went into Gaga Gaga Girl. That's something. Did I not have a duo drive? I know what I said. I know I said that was the last game. And honestly, looking at this hand, it probably should have been. But that was just really anticlimactic. You know, I kind of really didn't do anything. I had please. And then they're just like, nah. Screw your please. I'm gonna finish myself off. Okay, so this is a Mitsurugi player. Possibly a Mitsurugi Yami player. I mean, of course I'm playing Runick where I can draw like 3 cards a turn, 4 cards a turn. If I set things up right. And get lucky with my draws. I mean, that's mainly like a this deck problem, not really an archetype problem. It's an archetype problem, but there are ways you can get around that. And now they're playing Red Dragon Archfiend stuff? What the hell is going on here? I can't really follow what's going on because no, it is straight up just Red Dragon Archfiend. Okay then, that's... You see, they bored me off the game with the Mitsurugi, and then they brought it back with the Red Dragon Archfiend stuff. Damn, I think I am just gonna have to just stop this. I'm not gonna lie, I am a little bit afraid of Red Dragon Archfiend stuff. And I forgot about this effect. I think we get rid of Quiet Life. I don't think it'll do much against him. The fact that they made it almost, like, aside from... Did they just normal summon Soul Resonator? Yeah, I think they just normal summon Soul Resonator and then... Usually... I was supposed to negate the Soul Resonator. I'm realizing what went wrong in me head. I was just so... Yeah, nah. I lost this one, and it's my fault. I lost this game, and it's my fault. Harpy's Feather Duster. Harpy's Feather Duster. Well, I mean, if I'm going to be discarding cards anyway. Okay, let's think about this, because I can go into Typhon. So I think I do this. I mean, I get the draw. That's something. Well, it's a little too late, but you know, it's better late than never. I mean, we might as well just finish everything off here. Two Ash Blossom. Yeah, okay. Nah, that's... Well, I did say I want something more climactic, but... Yeah, I think I'm definitely done now. Okay, so how'd the deck go? Honestly, okay? I think okay is really the word I can say. Did it live up to expectations? Kinda. I wasn't really expecting much, and I didn't really get much back in return. A couple of things I would probably change. Probably get rid of Illegal Knight. Again, I was playing this for flair. Quiet Life as well doesn't really... It did kind of do stuff in that Blue Eyes game, but unless I find it going first, on the first turn, it doesn't really do anything. By the time it's like, if the opponent goes first, on turn 3, they've already got a board set up, they got their graveyard filled, all their resources stocked. Does work against some decks. Some decks need to normal summon first. But then, after a point, they can just special summon all their resources or their cards, so, you know, it doesn't matter too much. The Runick stuff's okay, but it suffers from like what Runick suffers from. You know, it needs to be constantly drawing Runick cards. If you can't replenish the hand, the engine falls apart. This was, at the end of the day, just a fun, casual deck. And was it fun? Yeah, I reckon it was. Being able to, like, you know, play the Adventure engine again after so long, you know, it definitely was pretty good. Just being able to just slowly bounce out the opponent's cards, being able to negate their stuff, just once per turn discarding a card, like a Runick spell, so I can search out Griffin Rider again, then using, like, another Runick spell to just draw 2-3 cards. You know, that's pretty good. I just wish it was a little bit better. I probably could have cut out a bit of the fluff for cards, probably put in, like, a couple more hand traps. Yeah, honestly, I reckon that's probably about it. Is it a pass? Is it a fail? It's kind of borderline. I mean, I'll give it a pass, like benefit of the doubt, right? It isn't bad. It's just not great. And I suppose that's all we'll leave it off. Okay, catch you later.